Somebody say, we don't take blood money. And we don't bow to bullies. Say it again. We don't take blood money. And we don't bow to bullies. Not now, not ever. Coming to the stage now is a second grader who wrote a letter to lawmakers. Miss Asher, is that right? Mister, like Asher in the Bible, right? All right, come on up. You want to oh man, I want you to hide. Come on. I'm gonna help you, buddy. I got you. Well, you hold it and I'll hold it for you. There you go. Stand up a little further. Y'all give it up for Asher.
Dear representatives, my name is Asher and I am 8 years old. I'm finishing second grade. We went to a meeting where teachers did speeches about how they are not getting enough money. I thought that the teachers really are not getting enough money. I thought that the teacher... Extra that. Because some of the teachers had to stay up a long time to get lessons ready. They work really hard and aren't getting enough money for school supplies, teachers' families, and personal things like water and food. Some of the teachers are having a hard time paying their bills. I think that schools should have more teachers because some of the classes only have one teacher and a lot of kids. The teacher only gets a short break during the day. Teacher assistants help teachers and kids, and they get all the homework ready, check all the papers, photocopy things, and only get a lunch break. They do all the things that a teacher would do while the main teacher is busy with kids. They also help homework, go to the playground, and deal with problems. I think that people who can afford to give more money to the government should do that. That way the government will have enough money to go to teachers in schools. Another way you can get money to go to the teachers is to make things that are wants and not needs more expensive. For example, Legos could be more expensive, and the extra tax money could go to the schools and teachers. I also think that the government should be doing the right thing instead of not paying the teachers enough. Thank you for your effort.
Give it up. Thank you. And what school do you go to?
FPG.
And that's a good public school. Where is it?
It's in Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill, all right. Let's give it up. Give it up. Isaiah 11 says, and they shall be led by a... Thank you so much. Let's give it up. Impact on students. Our president of the Elizabeth City chapter of the NAACP, Ms. Kenya Rivers from Elizabeth City State University.
A sophomore at Elizabeth City State University. And I am tired of the attacks not only on my historically black university, but the attacks on other HBCUs and the attack on public education as a whole. I am tired of senators like Bill Cook and others who introduce and support bills that will dissolve my university and others. I am tired of politicians that believe charter schools are a solution in our communities when we all know they are not. And y'all, I may sound a little confrontational and a little mad, and that's because I am. And I am here today to simply send a message to these politicians, and that is education is not a business. And do not measure the value of my educational institution by the money it brings in. So today, on this Moral Monday, I leave you the words of Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And as we say at Elizabeth City State University, Viking pride, Viking pride, Viking pride.
Let's give it up. All the students that are here, raise your hand. Everybody put up your placards and say, we're tired of the attacks on our schools and our universities. Enough is enough is enough. Give it up now at this time for an impact victim of education cuts, Sylvia Sanchez, who's a parent. Is she here? Come on, Miss. Let's give it up. Interpreter, there we are.
Buenas tardes, soy Silvia Sánchez de Action NC y Escuelas de Mecklenburg.
Good afternoon, my name is Silvia Sanchez with Action NC, and I'm here representing schools in Mecklenburg.
Y no estamos de acuerdo a que recorten presupuesto de las escuelas públicas de Carolina del Norte.
We're not in favor of them cutting funds to our public schools in North Carolina
Porque nos quitan los programas importantes de la comunidad.
because they take away the important programs we have in our communities.
Por ejemplo, en Mecklenburg solo hay 2 intérpretes
For example, in Mecklenburg County in TMS, there are only 2 interpreters.
en todo el condado. Y somos miles de padres y estudiantes que no tenemos programas.
In the county, and there are thousands of parents and students that are part of these programs.
Y estos programas nos ayudan a involucrarnos en la educación de nuestros hijos.
And these programs help us to get more involved in our children's education.
Cuando yo voy a la escuela, a las conferencias de mis hijos, no hay intérpretes.
When I go to the programs at my children's school, there are no interpreters.
Para yo poder comprender y ayudar a mi hijo a sacar buenas calificaciones.
For me to understand, so that I can work with my child to help him improve his education.
Si hubiera más programas, yo me involucrara en la educación y las actividades de mis hijos.
If there were more programs, I would get more involved in working with my child.
Y más padres podrían apoyar a sus hijos a lograr sus sueños.
And more parents would be able to help their children to reach their dreams.
Yo creo que los niños tienen derecho a una educación
I believe that all children have a right to education,
de calidad.
quality education.
Los niños quieren salir adelante.
Children want to achieve their dreams.
Por eso necesitamos más presupuesto,
This is why we need more funds,
no menos,
not less,
para las escuelas públicas y la educación de los niños de Carolina del Norte.
for our public schools and the education systems in North Carolina.
Porque los niños de Carolina del Norte son el futuro de esta nación.
Because the children of North Carolina are the future of our nation.
Gracias.
Thank you.
And that is why in this movement we care about all voices. Say all voices. All people. All voices. All people.